What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. It's been a funny day. I shot this last video supposedly a little bit ago. Unfortunately, halfway through the video, I dropped my phone, it slipped out of my hand, and here we go again. There's a first for everything. Hopefully you're having a great beginning of your week, guys. As we said, remember last video on Friday? We told you guys that, hey, don't be surprised if Monday we pick up where we left off. This was just market maker effect and magic and fingerprints all over the market. I want to say something really specific, and it has to be said. I doubt that many people out there want to say it, because again, most care about their platform. No pressure on anybody. Regardless, anybody that literally gets pissed off at people who play options, I'm just gonna go tell you, because I don't condone cursing and all that stuff, but I'll tell you to go forget yourself. Just because you're either shilling or you're either a past victim to the market maker or option players or people who write options, because most of you anyways think that it's only the market maker that is making this, or is somehow the wholesaler of option retail to retail, just sitting in that, and you're your lack of knowledge on what you do, obviously what you don't know, is exactly the essence of why these monsters on the other side are targeting us and attacking us. Not all, obviously, I'm not generalizing, but I'm just specifically saying this to whoever comes out to shill on the next next person anywhere, not just here, anywhere else, on any other channel, because they get mad hey, why are you playing options on AMC? Why are you doing? What is in it for you? If the person loses their money, they lose their money. They don't lose yours. And you're not the spokesman of AMC. None of us is. We are all the representatives of AMC, but no one, it comes back down to no one to decide what the hell they want, what's right and what's wrong. So if anybody wants to reach for the sky and the stars through options, as little chance as it is, one thing I will say as a non-financial advisor, please do your due diligence, learn what you're doing. If you're serious about it, it's not rocket science. You will learn. But jumping in the water and then figuring out how hot or how cold it is, it's obviously the wrong way. And that's basically the best way to fork out your money. It's kind of like gambling. Just choosing out random, far out of the money, far late at a much later date, and saying, I just hope it strikes in between this time frame from now till 2024. Hopefully it does squeeze. I'm gonna be right. That's gambling, my friends. Anywho, I'm not gonna sit here and tell people what to do and what not to do, but I'm gonna tell people, if you think you can come out, specifically in my domain, and start talking crap about it just because you were molested with options in the past, does not make it everybody else's problem. It's your problem. If you want to continue, if you want to learn and reap back what you have lost, there's ways to go about it. Call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. If you don't, then let people do what they do and stop being a hater, because that's what you are. Whether you're a shill or a regular person, like I said, you're a hater. That's what you are. Let people do what they do. Moving on. Second thing, the thumbnail of this article, of this video, you will see, it's crazy. Within the same hour, 4 different articles were released talking about S&P 500 futures climb. And minutes later, S&P 500 futures fall. And then minutes later, same thing, S&P 500 futures rise. And then minutes later, S&P 500 futures drop. Wow. Again, classic vintage Seeking Alpha and Motley Fool and all those services. I won't be surprised if obviously no one in the community is any more either reading or watching or subbing to any of these things. If you are, then oh wow. I'm not gonna give any advice because I don't want to get sued, but yeah, you must have just walked into the market. And they're going to have fun with you. They're just going to have so much fun with you. Again, those articles, the thumbnail, you look in the video, those articles, that's how they have fun with you. You can't make this shit up, guys. They literally, if you're reading that stuff, you're reading it like, oh, okay, that means the reason why we're in the green, we're moving up because of that. Let's go in. Next thing you know, minutes later, oh, it's falling down. Like, what happened? Come on, Seeking Alpha. Anyways, guys, if you want to understand, I don't want you to be caught into the webs of another drifter, okay? And here's what I want to tell you. If you want to go technical analysis, just because people have been doing them wrong, does not mean that it's not right. Technical analysis is being taught in universities, some of the biggest programs. Unfortunately, what you're introduced to in YouTube has nothing to do with technical analysis. The realistic, like some people might come as close, but again, they fall short because they want to serve a certain purpose and their own purpose agenda, whatever that agenda is. And therefore, they could be doing something technical analysis wise right. And then eventually they will spin it with the words to something different just so they can serve whatever that purpose is. Whether it's serving hopium and saying, oh, look, now we have 2 circles here. And those 2 circles, that means that every time there's 2 circles behind each other, that means we shoot up like a roller coaster. They want to serve hopium. They want to get the views. They want to get the likes. I totally get it. If you go back and look 6, 7, 5, 7, 8, 9 months ago and look and see the technical analysis, just a few technical analysis videos that I've done on AMC and GME for you and some of the other stocks, I explained to you how technical analysis can serve you to understand where you at timing wise, as in how can you confirm if this is the run or if this is not the run? How could you confirm if this is a pump and dump? How do you know? You know that through technical analysis. You don't know that through the news. You don't know that through anything else. You know that through the technical analysis, because once you see certain resistances being broken, then you would know this is the thing. Why did AB tell you that, hey, we could run to 10 to 12 bucks, but if we break 15, if we don't break 15, we're in that cycle of pump, and then they're going to bring you back down to dump. And it gets tighter and tighter and tighter ever since June 2021. This is why he's the only person that called it a bull flag formation. And I will explain it again. But if you go back and see those videos, you'll see why I call it a bull flag formation. Because June 2021, you see the pole, see the rise. We'll do another video just to refresh everybody's memory. But I never, ever did any TA to tell anybody, hey, this TA, like according to this TA, we will squeeze by end of January, or we hit bottom or whatever. You can only confirm that once you see certain levels either being broken or respected. If we don't break certain supports, or certain resistances, then it's business as usual for the other side. And we don't have to put so much hopeism on something so that when it doesn't pan out, everybody starts giving up. Everybody starts whining and crying. And who gets what? Those random YouTubers that just pop up, and next thing you know, they get noticed and they get their views, they raise the platform and whatever at your own expense of your own feelings and emotions. Go back and watch. One of the videos is called AMC TA Watch Before Tomorrow. It's like 5-6 months ago. Look at it. See, what do I explain? How you can determine if this looks like another pump and dump, or if this is going to be the real deal, so that you can, you know what? Okay, this is because I'm a day trader. Besides what I do with my full positions with AMC and my other meme stocks holding, I'm a day trader. And that's how I gauge whether I should stay in a play or whether I should pull out, whether I should collect profits right here or not. That's how it works. You need some TA knowledge. You need some understanding of what the volume tells you. Many things. On the next live, hopefully you guys, again, in this video, just put your comments, whatever. If you have any questions, put them in there. And I couldn't get to all the questions, I always do. But if I couldn't, save it to the next live, whenever the next live is, and we will have a live interaction with the family and with the community. But another thing I want to tell you guys, for those of you out there, and this is a general statement to all the people in the world, whoever sees this, if you think the market have bottomed, I can tell you this without any mockery or any fun making or poking or any of that. You possibly have been in the market for about 1 to maximum 3 years. Literally, maximum from 1 to 3 years. Fact check me when you see the new bottom or the next level down, leg down. Much love, AB Investments.